There is no end in sight for this Pete Alonso drama. I don't know if he's ever going to play baseball again. We thought he was signed, sealed, and delivered as Toronto Blue Jay fans a couple of weeks ago. Turned out to not be the case. And now talks have reignited between the New York Mets and Pete Alonso. Yet nothing on that front either. What's going on? When is he going to sign? Let's try to make sense of it on this episode of 3 Up, 3 Down. What's up, everybody? Welcome into 3 Up, 3 Down. I'm your host, Peter Vryonis, and Pete Alonso has been one of the more interesting stories of the offseason. And I truly don't know where to start with this because you had the classic guys come out and say they have sources, a 3-year deal with the Toronto Blue Jays, signed and confirmed pending a physical. Like, come on, man. Everyone has just been coming out and spewing this negative garbage that is not true. It's not true. And then they're trying to back it up. And when he does eventually sign with either the Blue Jays or the Mets, one side is going to brag that they were right, and the other side is going to brag that they were fed wrong information from insiders. So it's truly, it feels like there is no end to this situation. It's annoying because he's one of the high profile free agents. Same thing with Alex Bregman as well. We're not really getting an ending point to that either. But hit that subscribe button. Forgot to let you guys know. Close to 3,000 subscribers, so it'd mean the world if you could help get me there. But yeah, guys, I mean, the Blue Jays remain confident they will land Pete Alonso, per source. Now, Daniel Barrera, I had to look him up. He's got 600 followers on Twitter or X, whatever you call it. And he's pretty much coming out there and claiming that he's an insider per source. Like, who are your sources for you to be so foolish and come out and say those things? Yesterday. No, this was today, actually. This was today, just about an hour and a half ago. So, maybe he's right. And some of these insiders or fake insiders have been right. But I don't think it should count if you say something a month before, basically giving a prediction, and then it happens a month later, and you're going to say that you were right, you knew all along. That thing did not materialize over a month time. You didn't know about this for a month, and you were just sitting on the golden egg. Come on now. Come on. So it's things like this that if Pete Alonso does end up signing with the Toronto Blue Jays, this guy's going to gloat and he's going to basically say that he's top dog and he should be an insider and he belongs in the circle of John Heyman, Jeff Passan, Bob Nightingale, whatever, yada, yada, yada. But you don't. Those guys have exclusive sources that you do not have. So that is the difference, and it's disappointing. It is honestly disappointing that this is what it's come to. And here's Johnny Junes of the Gate 14 podcast. Pretty crazy. Pete Alonso allegedly signed with the Blue Jays 2 weeks ago, and not a singular reporter or even the team announced it. Wow. Well, he's the king of sarcasm. If you haven't picked up on that yet, but he's right. I mean, you have fake insiders saying things like this and then bragging when they either sign or don't sign or whatever. So it's truly no end in sight here. We're just a couple of weeks away from spring training. I'm excited for that, especially as a Blue Jay fan. See some of the new additions. It's going to be a fun season. Whether or not the Blue Jays do great, it's always fun because I love baseball and I miss it. So shout out to you guys for making it this far in the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button again on the way out. And let me know in the comments down below, Pete Alonso, when is this thing ever going to come to a conclusion?